What's up, everybody? It's Cam.
Hey y'all, it's Desinae.
Hey, it's Jada.
Hey, I'm Jada, and you're listening to 4 Deep, a podcast with 4 Black women in their 20-somethings who aren't afraid to get deep with it.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 4DPod. That's FOURDEEPPOD. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, don't forget to rate us 5 stars. And if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications.
And don't forget to rate us, please. Please, please, please. Spotify, Apple, we're on all those platforms. Let us know what our deep rating is, 1 through 4. Y'all know how it goes. I don't think we got any feedback from this last episode yet.
We need that.
Because it was given 3-4 deep. And so we really want y'all to tap into that one. That one was good.
Don't shy away from faith now.
Did I mention our Spotify poll? Y'all should know by now. We have a Spotify poll. Go let us know something on the Spotify poll.
Please.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's me? Okay. It's always one of us. Okay. So if you're new here, we do something every single week where we ask our rosebud and thorn. And the rose is something that was good to happen in our past week, but it's something that we're looking forward to. And thorn is something that was a little thorn in our side for the past week. So who wants to go ahead and start this one off?
I'll go ahead and start because I got a big thorn. So we had to postpone our Jamaica trip. Oh, what a surprise, right? Not because me though, y'all. I got my passport. It came in on time, ready to go. My friend did not get that passport.
No.
Oh, yeah. We thought she was gonna be able to do the, same day. Thought she was gonna be able to finesse the system. Didn't happen like that. So, now we're going through all the little processes of getting that money back for them tickets, them accommodations. We had everything planned. Accommodations, we had our tickets, we had everything. So now we gotta get all that. Yes.
Are you getting it back or are you just rearranging dates?
I'm gonna get it back. I'm one of those people who will can I speak to the manager? I'm one of those. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get my money back one way or the other. Even if I got to go dispute it through the bank. Okay. And then for a bud. Ooh, a bud. I'm gonna come back to that one. For Rose, we had a big family get together, a big party to celebrate my boyfriend and his contract signing. And y'all, when I tell y'all, I had the time of my life. And I got to see my family too. So my family showed up. I got to see my little brother. Y'all know that's always a rose for me because I don't get to see him. He's only 1 year old. Aww. So I really want him to know me. So it was just really good to see them. That was a big rose for me. And then, okay, back to the bud.
Well, you looked really happy at the place.
I was. Girl, I was so happy. It was just such good energy, such a good time. I'm trying to think of my bud though, y'all. I'm trying to think of my bud. We can double back. I gotta think about it. It wasn't as prepared as I thought.
Okay. I can go next. Rosebud thorn. Okay, let's start off with the roses. One rose. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to see Lil Wayne in concert.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
What?
Girl, I am geeked, y'all. I got my shirt. If you're on YouTube, you finna see my shirt. Look.
That's cute.
I like that.
Yes. And I'm gonna cut it into where the back is out. It's my first time trying to cut a shirt, so we're gonna see if that's gonna be a rose or a thorn next time. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a rose. It's gonna be a rose. But yeah, so that's super duper exciting. What else? I feel like that's my biggest thing right now.
Yeah, Lil Wayne is.
Yeah. I'm really geeked, and it's kind of surreal, but it'll hit me tomorrow when I see that man on stage. And then one bud is that for Black Beauty Near You, I launched Merch Madness. Y'all see how I did that? Yeah, I did that. And if you're on YouTube again, you can see this is the crop top. And yeah, so for Merch Madness, I'll basically each week during Merch Madness, I'll be releasing a piece of merch and it'll only be available for that week. So yeah, super duper excited. I think it'll be fun. And then another bud. Yeah, I think I had something. I do not remember. But yeah, that's my bud. And then a thorn would be, I feel like my thorn is always laundry. Like, y'all, I feel like I'm always doing laundry. Like, oh my gosh, I hate it. I hate it. I told myself we're going to do better. We're going to be more consistent. No, but it's okay. It's okay. One day. But yeah, that's really the thorn in my butt right now. Also, doing my hair was kind of thorny just because just a whole process, but it's a bud now because it's done. Yeah, I'm trying to look at my to-do list. That's my rosebud and thorn, y'all. That's all I got.
Okay.
All right.
Cam, if you don't have anything, I can go.
I have something. I'm actually prepared this time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with my thorn. So I got a couple of thorns. Not terrible, but like, the first thorn being that I got 3 parking tickets in 2 days. Not even 24 hours apart. In the same spot both times. And you would think I would have learned, because the day before I parked there, but it said don't park there because I forgot. Because street cleaning is like you can only not park there for 2 hours, and I just completely forgot. So I come out to my car, I have a ticket. I'm like, all right, whatever. I come back the next day, I park there again. I look at the sign. There's nothing that says I can't park there. I come out of class, my car is gone. The car is gone. So I had to call the school. I called the school, like, where's my car? They're like, we didn't tell anybody today. You need to call the city. So I called the city. They're like, that's not us. You need to call somebody else. So then I called somebody else, and they're like, oh yeah, your car is basically like down the street and around the corner. So I go walk to my car, and they got me for a parking ticket because it said I wasn't supposed to park there, but I was confused on like what was there that I wasn't supposed to, like there was nothing indicating that I couldn't park there. And then they charged me $100 to tow my car 2 blocks. And mind you, they parked me in an area where I also could not park. So I'm thankful I didn't get a third ticket for them moving me to an area that I shouldn't have been in anyways. But yeah, so 3 tickets.
Wow. DC
don't look like it. They can tow your car and go park it somewhere else on the street.
Yeah.
What? So who towed it?
I don't know.
Because it wasn't the city. It wasn't the school.
It was the city, but it was like, they said like Metropolitan. I don't know, like DC has like levels. So they were like, oh, that's not us. You have to call Metropolitan. And I didn't know what the difference was. So, but yeah, there was that. And my other thorn is that I didn't win the award that I was nominated for, the Female Preclinical Student of the Year award, but it went to one of my classmates who was deserving of it. So I'm not salty about it. It's also cool to be nominated because it's like I was recognized regardless. Period. So that was cool. But a rose would be, I didn't even tell y'all yet. I haven't told anybody yet. Like I just been sitting on this. So remember I said a 3.3 GPA and I said 8 A's. Remember I took 14 classes. I have 13 A's and 1 B and a 3.4 GPA.
Oh my God.
What I'm talking about.
I literally was screaming. I was in the Target parking lot, like somebody said our grade dropped, and I was waiting to see it because I didn't know if I was going to get an A or a B for that class. When it came through and they said I got an A, I literally started screaming in my car. And the only reason for the one class that I got a B was because he had to mark everybody for their attendance, because it was like if you miss only so many classes, you get like 6% docked off your grade. And I thought I was in the clear because I only missed 2 classes, but apparently you only miss 1.5 or whatever. So there's some dumb rule. So he gave me a B, but other than that, I would have had straight A's if that man wouldn't have played with me. But yes, I'm like, I've never had, like, this is the best grades I've ever had, like, in my life, ever. So yeah, been so excited about that. And then, like, it's hard because you want to tell people, but then it's like, you don't want people to, like, you don't know who was having like a rough semester or was just trying to make it through. So you feel like your good news is like, kind of like throwing it into people's faces and stuff. So just been kind of excited but chill about it. And then let's see, my bud is that I'm looking for a new apartment. They had sent me like a notice in my apartment building that they're raising the rent, and I was already on the fence about moving, and it's not like the rent raise is crazy to where I shouldn't be able to stay here, but I'm like, if I already wanted to move and already raising the rent, I mean, there's not much that more of a difference between what I'm paying and what I would pay somewhere else. So that's on the to-do list for my break, is to look at some apartments, go on some tours, and figure out if I'm gonna move. And yeah, that's my rose, bud, and thorn.
Okay.
We can't hear you.
Oh, you're muted.
Today's been a day, y'all.
Okay, now we can hear you.
Exhibit A.
Can I just go to sleep? Like, I'm tired. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's think of a rose, because right now my head is clouded with thorns. Let's see. Rose. What happened? That was a rose. This past week?
Yeah. Girl, I can give you one.
Okay, go ahead, please.
That.
I need a reminder, please. Somebody help.
Yes, you just onboarded a new client, or you had a coaching call.
Okay, yes. Okay. I'll talk about that. All right. So I had a discovery call today, and it was actually really good. She was 19 going on 20, y'all. 19 going on 20. And I was like, girl, you're literally ahead of the game. And I kept telling her, like, please pat yourself on the back because you're doing it. And so I'm really excited to help her out. And, I got some things in the works with Green Line Planner. So that's exciting. Then I guess that kind of leads me into a bud, which in a couple weeks, I will be going to California. Yay.
Woo, woo.
So I'm excited about that. I have about 8 more days. So
yeah.
Wait, really? Is it 8? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, it's next week.
Wait, I'm not even ready. Not ready. So that's happening. And I have a couple buds I'm really excited about. That's happening. I have a wedding that I get to go to instead of work this time, which is so fun. So I'm excited to do that and like turn up. And another big bud is that my dad is coming out here, y'all. So I'm super excited about that. I mean, he's literally coming in the day that I'm leaving, and I thought I was gonna be able to like see him in the airport or something. No, I leave at 3. He comes in at 5. I said, cute. But I was like, it's okay. I'm still gonna have time with you. So I'm really excited about that. And when he comes out here, I was looking at some things to do. They have like this sunset like tour on the water or something that I wanted to take him to. There's a couple restaurants, and I'm gonna try to bring his behind the church. So I'm gonna do one of those. Hey, you sleeping over here? Did you get your church clothes? Because you going to church. You can't stay in this house by yourself. Come on. So I'm gonna try to take her to church. So that's gonna be cool to see. And then a thorn. Thorn, yeah. Today was just a day. It really was. I honestly, a lot of I could say another rose after this, but a lot of the journey that I'm on is requiring a lot of faith. Go listen to episode 7. But it's requiring a lot of faith right now. And I was kind of down about it just because faith is hard, but easy at the same time, but very hard. Like, it's one of the hardest things. So I'm just like, God, I'm getting tired. Like, I'm tired of running this race, but I can't. Like, I just started. And when I went to church this past Sunday, they were actually talking about being surrounded, and they brought up Hebrews 11:1, which we talked about last time. And that was our anchor scripture. And they were just talking about like the cloud of witnesses. And like, it was like basically Hebrews 11 is just like all about everybody, like the Hall of Fame of faith, basically everybody that is just showing faith. And so when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? Me trying to have faith that my rent's gonna be paid is nothing compared to what Noah had to have faith for. That man was building the whole ark for 120 years and rain never existed. So I'm like, bro, like I just need to suck it up, and I need to just like have faith and quit being fragile and sensitive about this whole situation, because I can really like, I can muscle up the strength to actually like keep running. So that's something that I've been like kind of like just toying around with. And I did go to the beach. So that's the other rose I was mentioning. I went to the beach yesterday and I kind of like took a little mental health day. I was fasting and it was just really nice. It was a nice time. I don't go to the beach often because when you deal with sand, you got to prepare for that. So I was just like, at the beach and just letting the waves hit my feet and stuff like that. It was really cool. It felt nice. It did feel good. And I was just thanking God for like my freedom of time, my freedom of worship, my freedom just period. Like, I'm in this single season and I'm really enjoying the fact that I don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have to think about nobody else's feelings. I ain't got no kids. Okay. I don't have to, I can just pick up, go to the beach and pick up and go to the beach. And I don't have to worry about no strollers, no diaper bags. So I'm like, man, I'm good. Like I'm chilling. Like I don't have to coordinate with nobody else's time schedule. Like I am good. And I guess another thorn, I just gotta update y'all. Another thorn is I tried to go to the movies to go see Super Mario Bros. And I was so excited. I got the 3D tickets. Everything was gonna be a cute little solo date. No, I got there. She was scanning the ticket. She was like, "Oh, it's not working." I was like, "Can you try it again?" Like, because I bought the ticket. And she looked and she was like, "Oh, you bought it for Hampton." I was like, "Damn it." I'm like, "Hampton, bro, that's a whole 45 minutes away from where I was. I was all the way in Virginia Beach." I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So they ended up giving me like a free ticket to come back to any movie or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. Cause I'm like, your girl was down bad. I'm already there 15 minutes late trying to like cut the commercials. Like, it was tragic. But I ended up sitting in the mall and help this young man out. So that was really nice. So yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Right, for real.
It sounded like we've all had a good week. Oh, Des, did you want to go back to your bud? You said
I knew somebody was gonna bring it up, and I don't have it.
Right, because if it wasn't Cam, it was gonna be me.
I don't have it, y'all. I don't have it. I was too engaged into y'all stories. I just couldn't think. And then once I realized I was supposed to be thinking about it, it was just too late.
Yeah.
It was just too late.
We just gonna try again next time.
Yeah. Right. No pressure.
So this week we talking about health and fitness.
Yeah.
Health and wellness.
Yeah, y'all. I'm actually feeling good today. Had a good workout in earlier today. And it really energized me. I'm feeling good.
What did you work out on?
So today was arm day. So my little workout routine is like, okay, so basically I'll only work out for 3 or 4 days out the week. I won't, select the specific day just in case I don't feel like it one of those days, so I can skip a day and not feel guilty about it or whatever the case. As long as I get the 3 or 4 days in that week, okay, no specific days. And so today, or for the 3 days, I'll do arms, then I'll do legs, and then I'll do glutes. And I know a lot of people do legs and glutes together, but I do them separate because I really want to maximize on my legs. And then I do like a core workout with all of those. It's shorter, it's only like 15 minutes, but I do one with all of those. And then if I do a 4th day, I'll do a full body. So that's like my little routine right now. And it's been working. It's actually been keeping me more on track. I probably haven't went longer than a week without working out since I started doing it that way.
Okay.
Thank you, girl.
That's good. That's good.
That is good.
Real.
I used to be months on, months off, months on, months off.
That's me. That's definitely me.
And that's okay. You see, it was Desinae before, and look at where she is now.
See, things can change.
Right. What works for you? It be that like once you miss that one day and then like you missed and then like you feel like the guilt, then you be like, oh well, I might as well start over next week. or
right.
oh, I might as well,
Right.
you know, like that's really what it do. So then once you be like, okay, I could miss today, I still got tomorrow. That's when it's like, okay, you don't have to feel that. So you really do keep going.
Mm-hmm.
That's really like what helped me.
Yeah,
Is not
that's
trying
true.
to force myself to do it when I don't have the energy to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What's that quote? What they say? I don't know. They say they say something about like just do it, but like you got like it's something about motivation and self-discipline. Let me scratch my head. Okay, stop. I'm really thinking hard.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, it's in my head. I know what I'm thinking about. If I
It's
get
gonna
to
come at
something-
like the most random moment. You can be like, oh, that's what it was.
Is it like you're talking about how discipline is like permanent and motivation is like it comes and
yeah,
goes, or
it's
something
something along those lines.
Okay.
Something along those lines. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I tried to work out today and I mean, I went a little late, so I only could do like 25 minutes and I was like racing home. But I was feeling really like bland. And I thought that the gym was gonna like pump me up, but I was feeling even more bland because there was a lot of people there in my way. And I was just like, get out of my way. And then I just really hate when dudes be there and they just be doing too much. Like you think you're cute and you're actually not. And I'm just like, please, like just work out and stop trying to be extra. Like
Ain't nobody here to see
couldn't.
you.
I could end up, yeah. And you know
nobody
what, the
coming to see
females
you,
there
Otis.
too, the outfits sometimes are a little suggestive. But like I don't try to police what people wear, but like at the same time, it's like, okay, you know your chest about to fall out of that top. Like and you know what you're trying to do. Like you know what you be doing. Like, it's sometimes it's just so obvious. It's just like stop. But you know, I let people do what they do. No judgment over here.
I feel
I know
like
one thing. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I feel like for me, when I go to the gym, I'm one of those people who could be like a little self-conscious sometimes. Like I have to get out of my own head and tell me that people are not worried about what I'm doing. People are not looking at me, watching me. Nobody cares. Because that'd be my main issue. I find that like the reasons why like sometimes my discipline or like motivation falls off to keep going to the gym is usually for a couple reasons. One, because I don't want to go when there's a lot of people there. But then it's like, I don't want to get up early in the morning to go before I go and start my day. Because sometimes I feel like, oh, your day gets too busy by the time you get home in the evening. You're too tired, or you got a list of things you still have to do, or it's like whatever. So it's easy to talk yourself out of it. What's one of my other reasons? Sometimes I just don't feel like dealing with weights. So then I'm like, okay, I could do my little like YouTube Pilates workout or go for a walk or something. Like I'll talk myself out of being in the gym and go do something else, which I mean is not bad. It's compromised, but still it's still me like moving away from like my plan. Like I'm over here talking about, okay, I have this, that, and the other goals. And I also remember how it felt too when I was working out consistently. I think I was going strong for like 2 months and it felt like my mood was better, my energy was better, my sleep was better. And I remember like feeling that way. So I'm like, now I know, okay, like I need to build up and get back to that. But I'm just like, oh, but I don't feel like it. I'm like, I can't be going off of my feelings. My feelings are so unreliable.
Hey, that's a word. That's a word.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Because them excuses will really take over. Like you could have it in your schedule. I know sometimes I would have it in my schedule. I'd be like, no, I'm not going. I'm not doing that today.
Not today.
It's not happening. So yeah. But like an alternative. Oh, also I wanted to say, let me just stay on track because I'm gonna forget my train of thought. An alternative that I've liked, like there's so many videos on YouTube. So like I'll try, mind you, I only did it once, but that's regardless. I'll try to like before I'm about to take a shower because I'm gonna get sweaty. I'm like, okay, let me do a quick 1-2 in my room. Throw on a video, whatever I'm trying to focus on, and do it. And I did that once. It was a little core workout. Yeah. And it was my first time doing like an actual like core workout. When I go to the gym, I do not do core because that hurts.
Why?
That hurts.
And so I did it. That's the one I did at home. And boy, it was one video that was like 15. I think the other one was like 10. That was all I needed. The first video that was 10 minutes had me in pain. But yeah, my stomach was hurting for days, but that's regardless. Doing it at home, it just opened the options for me. Of course, like I would feel better if I did go to the gym because I could just get more out the way. But even if I'm like, okay, like I didn't go to the gym yesterday, so today I'll do a quick little something. So yeah, I try to do that. And I've been trying to tell myself to do that. Like today I didn't go to the gym, so I'm like, oh, maybe tomorrow I could. I don't know. But baby steps. And also I was gonna say, Jada, from talking about clothing, I know one thing though is the difference in what I wear to the gym definitely makes a difference in how I feel. Because sometimes usually 9 times out of 10 I go with a t-shirt and some biker shorts. And I'm just like, all right, I'm here. Let's go with the woo. Like, not even a cute t-shirt, like a graphic tee. No, I'm going with the t-shirt that I wear to bed. Okay. Because I'm just like, I'm just trying to be comfortable, throw something on real quick. I might throw on a tank top sometimes. But I know one time, because I have this one cute little set. And it's like a sports, it's not even really a sports, but I guess you could say it's like a sports bra, and then it has matching leggings and it's black. It has like a little pattern on it. I went to the gym one day because my stomach was a little bit out. I went to the gym one day with that on. I'm on a treadmill. I'm like, ooh, like I like this. Like I feel so good. And then they have the Smith machines like near the mirror so you can see yourself. Period. And I'm doing my squats. I'm like, yeah, this looks good. And so although I don't have a matching fit all the time because I don't have time for that, and I do not need to be spending money on that. And so, but when I do feel like that extra boost of confidence. But I haven't got to the point where I wore a sports bra and shorts at the same time. Cause I'm like,
yeah, me either.
Just for me personally,
that's what I be seeing a lot.
That's a lot.
I see a lot of that.
Yes. And I'm like, I would like to get to that point because it'd be hot in them leggings. Like it'd be hot, but it's just the comfort. And so one day, but I made that little change that one time. Like, okay, that made me feel better. So I was like, who was I talking to? I forgot. I was like, how come you didn't tell me like when you get dressed up for the gym, you just feel 10 times better. Like I would have been doing this. Okay. I love it.
I will agree though.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, I agree. Like honestly, since Rihanna was taking the money out of my account, I was like, fine, I guess I'll go ahead and get some workout clothes. And for Black Friday, I definitely took advantage of that and got some workout clothes there, and that was bomb. But I did have credit, so I was like, whatever. So it, I can feel you. I could feel you on that because I just feel like that girl. I feel like one of those like TikTok girlies, that just got the set on. I'm feeling like, okay, I'm about to go actually do something. I look like I actually know what I'm doing in the gym, because I have the set. Okay, you can't tell me nothing. So I get that. I definitely get that. But the upside to Rihanna stuff is high quality, but the downside to Rihanna stuff, her stuff be risky. And I didn't realize it until I put it on. I was like, man, this top make me look like I got a boob job. I'm like, hold on. I said, this is a little much, Rihanna. So I had to start putting on like those like super crops, those super crop shirts, just to kind of cover the top a little bit. Cause I'm like, for real, like I was scared of a nip slip. Like I was really just like, I just couldn't be that girl. I couldn't be that girl. And so I'm just like, But one thing I am trying to figure out though is shoes in the gym. Like I wear these Converse, the high top Converse, and they're pretty chill. They're cool. But I want to invest in some like good gym shoes, just to kind of complete the look. I feel like the Converse, like, okay, yeah, mid, but I want like some good gym shoes where like I put on that fit and the shoes just make it pop, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like now I'm really about to be squatting. So yeah.
I feel that.
Oh, that's funny. I feel like if it's a
go ahead, Cam.
I was gonna say if it's a leg day, I'm going in Crocs. I'm going in Vans. I'm going in whatever little flat shoe.
That's all I know. In Crocs? Because I want to try that.
It's comfortable. I like it.
Really? Okay. Do the spikes not hurt?
And like you don't be like slipping and sliding your foot like inside. Okay. Because that's what I would be scared of. Like I just not have enough grip.
No, I feel like Crocs has been fine for me. And usually
Okay.
at school, I always wear my Crocs anyway. So it's just nothing for me to put them back on and go right back downstairs. But yeah.
Okay, noted. Switch it up a
Period.
little bit.
I do like
Yeah, I
the
got
wave
mine
of
on.
like us getting back into fitness as like a community. You know, I feel like as a
Mhm.
nation, we're kind of getting back in. It's feeling like the 80s. I'm like, okay, period. Like, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So that is one thing, you know. But there's so much information online. I just feel like it's information overload to the point where it would scare you out of wanting to go to the gym because people overcomplicate it. Like they don't even like teach you just how to just get in and start doing some stuff. Like they skip all of that, and all the workout buffs just start overloading you with creatine and protein and this stuff. And I was like, first of all, my brother was telling me about creatine, and I was like, I don't want to be on the toilet trying to load up on creatine. I said, I'm cooling, and it's loading my body up with water weight. Like, I don't know. I just, maybe I'm understanding it wrong, but I just don't think that I should have to take all these supplements. Protein, that's different. Creatine, I feel like that's like an add-on. Like, I feel like,
yeah, for sure.
like, okay, summer's around the corner, but I'm not trying to like pump my body up with all this stuff just to have it.
Yeah. And I mean, it depends on what your goals are. Oh, go ahead, Desinae.
Oh, I was just saying, I don't even really know how creatine works.
Yeah. I gotta research
From what I heard, it's just like an extra, little to give to your muscles after you work out. Is that the one that you take after you work out? I don't know. If it is, then
you do before.
I think it's before too.
Oh, okay, so it's like
it gives you like a little energy. It's almost kind of
so
like
it's
a pre-workout. Kind of,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but except for I don't think that creatine, because pre-workout is like, I don't know if it's caffeine or what it is.
No, that's
like,
caffeine.
It's caffeine.
Yeah, I don't take that.
Yeah, and it gives you a lot, so you could be like, you have high energy for your workout. But I think creatine is not. Well, I know it's not caffeinated. It's another way for your muscles to have fuel before you work out.
Like,
okay, I guess it's kind of like,
come on, Doc.
Don't eat.
Like steroids junior, like a level below steroids.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit less. Maybe a little bit less.
Bodybuilders and stuff take
maybe a couple steps.
That's why my mind went there. You know?
Okay,
my mind went there because I know like bodybuilders really take creatine, but I don't know how it works.
Okay, so it helps them bulk up.
Yeah, so it's along the same lines.
Okay.
Sounds like we need a fitness guru in here next season.
Right, somebody let us know something. Because to talk about like fitness culture, I do feel right now like it's good that everybody is starting to like prioritize their health, but the downside of all of it is like how much information are we getting that we don't need or is incorrect or works for somebody. So now they think like, buy my fitness plan because I look like this, and it's like what you were doing is not right for me. Or like, how overwhelming it could be counting macros. Please, I just can't.
I'm gonna eat what I want to.
It's also like a lot of like misconception, like a lot of like fitness influencers out here who like, yeah, my body got like this because I did this, but you didn't really do that. But now you got us thinking that if we do that, we gonna look like that. And it don't work. We thinking, well, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah,
really, there's nothing more you could be doing better.
Yeah. And people just have to understand like it's genetic. A lot of times it's genetics. And like, I be looking at the girls in the gym like, damn, your butt look really good, girl. But at the same time, like you probably started at level 6. I'm starting at level 2. Like, it's going to be a difference. It's going to be a difference. Like you already had some meat back there. I'm trying to add meat on top of bone. So it's not going to work as fast. And it's just like, maybe my max looks like a cute little petite little, little peaky, whatever, not like a donk, like, so I got to understand like what I'm going for, I got to reach for something that's realistic for my body type. So because I'm not about to be all hippie everywhere, just like, but I can tell you after I get off them hip thrust machines, I feel like one of them girls just dragging a wagon back there. I be like,
it's a little swollen. You get up like it's a little swollen. Y'all see that? Y'all
got your little pump.
Right. No, what they be saying on TikTok, I feel like my For You page be like all fitness videos. They be like, I got the filthiest pump, the nastiest glute pump. I'm like,
oh my god.
That's what
Please.
Huh.
Yeah, that
No,
sounds good.
when it's a girl in the gym with a little mic on, I will watch just to see if she say it. And 10 times out of 10, let me show y'all what I did. Get the filthiest, the nastiest glute pump. Said, oh God, I don't want that. I want mine to be cute. I wasn't coming in there for all that. It's grotesque.
Oh,
Like,
God.
nah.
You're nasty.
I promise you,
am
I'm
so
not.
weak.
Oh my goodness, I absolutely cannot. But I feel it though, because I be looking at the mirror like, hold on, she didn't grow a couple centimeters. Wait a minute.
Y'all are so funny. Y'all making my cheeks hurt.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And in them pants, it's the pants too. The ones that with the little ruche in the back.
Yeah,
Yes.
they have like the little outline under the
I'm
sheets,
like,
the little
stop.
outline. Yeah, I need a pair of those.
Once I get that set off Amazon, y'all can't tell me Nathan. Okay, I'm walking around like, whoa.
Been meaning to buy one.
The deceit. Oh my goodness. It's literally deceiving us all because no. I'll take that off and I'm like, damn, wait. I low-key forgot.
Checking the pants, like, did I leave something in there? Like, please. Because it can't all be the fabric.
No, for real.
There's no way.
Had to be me.
Like they are using shadows and contours real well. Like real well.
Poses.
Yeah, for sure the poses.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm taking notes though.
That leg pop to the back. Yeah.
The leg pop with a little hip.
Yeah.
Shoot, I be hitting it. I be hitting it.
Chick on the block. That's too funny though. But I follow one girl on TikTok. She goes in the gym and she be like, watch me show y'all that nobody cares what y'all doing. One time she went in the gym with a pillow laid down. She said, see, people just walking past me. They ain't looking at me because they don't care. And basically, she's proving a point that you could be, ain't nobody looking at you in the gym. First of all, we focus on the workout. Like that's already difficult enough to focus on. So somebody gonna look at you and if anything, it ain't gonna be long because they got things to focus on. And second of all, people really do not be caring. Like I be at this point too, like now I'm just trying to get more comfortable. Like if I don't know what something does, especially with the adjustments on some of the new machines that I be using, I'll be like, oh my gosh, what does this button do? Pull a lever, seat go up real fast. I'm like, oh my God. Like at this point, I'm like, hey, I'm learning. And if you want to look at me, come help me, please. But other than that, I'm gonna figure it out. But it definitely is easier said than done. But I just be trying to be like, all right, this is what we got. And that's it. I try to be in my own world because if I overthink it, it's just gonna be on loop. But yeah,
when I would get like self-conscious in the gym, it would be like it would take me like 2 hours in the gym to finish my workout because I would like wait for not too many people to be around me when I'm getting ready to do something or wait for somebody to not be around me when I'm getting to the machine. I was just telling Jada I was asking her like, how long do your workouts take? Because mine's be taking like way too long and I can't be having that all in my schedule. And I had to think about it like, okay, you be taking 2 long breaks in between your workouts because you be worried about who's looking at you and who's not looking at you. And I'm telling y'all, that's what I'm saying. Today, my workout was literally an hour. And that's because I was at home, not worried about nobody looking at me. So I really, had to get over that I guess home workouts now really, really, really help with that. If I was still going to the gym,
gotta put it to the test.
Yeah, and waiting for other people to be done with certain stuff before
I hate that.
you. That just makes it longer. And I feel like that's also another reason why I would keep falling off of working out too. It was just taking me too long. Like I'd be like, okay, you're spending too much time in here. Or I would argue to myself, like, this gonna take you 2 hours. You think you got 2 hours? No, you don't. So we're not doing that today. And that's and that's how it fell off.
And I hate my gym. Like honestly, the one that I was going to in Virginia Beach was cool. The one out here in Norfolk, It's 3 stories, which is cool. You know, like you think, oh, that's dope. Like it's weird because when you walk in, it's like the treadmill, the cardio area, cool. And then you walk past like this wall, and the wall got like some cut-ins where it's like a hallway, and then it leads into like this big weight room. And then like it just feels like all the like muscle guys are just like walking around there. And then there's actually a really cool section where it's just like at least 12 like punching bags. So it just like looks cool, like aesthetically, like, cause it looks like contemporary art, but whatever. So, you know, the guys be over there looking like Creed, and I'm like, ooh, but I went in there this past Saturday. I was like, go Jada. Cause I'm usually really scared to go in there. Cause I'm like, man, that's for the pros. Like that's for the people that's really bucking down. But I'm just like, no, just go, just try it. I mean, there was barely anybody in there, so that was good. But yeah, it's really bad. I usually just try to go to the second floor, my little grass area, my little turf area, and just like, you know, stay to myself in my little corner. I try not to like do too much, but I went in there and I felt like a big dog. Cause Jay, you actually, I think you motivated me to go. You had said something on somewhere, and I was like, you know what? Let me get out of my head.
Hey, I'm good. I'm glad. Yeah, last Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was last Tuesday because I think I posted on 4 Deep. When I went to the gym, they have like a section where it's like the weights, and there's a mirror right there, and they have like benches, but usually it's full. And that's also where a lot of the guys like do the weightlifting, because that's really where the main like lift area is. And so yeah, I went over there because usually I would take the weight and take it all the way to the other side in another room. Excuse me. In the other room that I was used to. And I said, I'm tired of doing that, because like I really be walking back with the weights, like, bro, like if you drop this right now, you know how embarrassing that would be. Like after doing a workout, my arms are already tired, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to take it back. Sometimes I don't. Sorry to the workers, love y'all, but sorry. But this time I was like, let me just go over here, especially because it's a mirror over there too. And I'm like, I like to look at myself when I work out. It encourages me. And so I was over there, and yeah, it was a free bench. I did my little 1, 2, 3, 4, and it was great. Again, nobody was paying attention to me. Like, wasn't nobody looking at me, and I was doing my thing. And yeah, that was actually a really good workout day. So I was happy about that. Yeah. And I also realized, like, as far as like the time of me being in the gym, I just stopped doing all the extra stuff. Like sometimes if I don't feel like doing a workout, well, I've also cut out a lot of workouts, because there were some workouts I'm like, oh, I need to be doing this if I want to target this. But I had to find alternatives, because I realized for me, I'm not good with the up and down movements, like the lunges. Like I could do side by side lunges, but like the forward, then up, then forward, then up. I don't do that well. Like right, or like the step ups, I'm not good at that because I start getting dizzy, and I'm like, I should not be feeling like this. Like I know how it feels like to have a workout that burns and is challenging me and whoop de whoop, but that other stuff, I don't want to feel that way. And so I cut out a few things and found alternatives, and yeah, I've just been trying to make it more enjoyable for me, and I feel like, oh, I have to do this time. No, if I just hit 3 on my list, I'm gonna go get my hydro massage, and then I'm leaving.
Come on, hydro.
I love me a good hydro. But yeah, I can't. My thing is now, and this was from the lady when I did the at-home core workout. She was like, I'm just proud of you that you made it today. You got up and did something today. I know it's 15 minutes, but it's something. Don't beat yourself up. You got up and you did this. Girl, ever since she told me that, every time I go to the gym, I'm like, girl, you got here. You did something, and it's better than if you would have been home laying in your bed. So I just try not to beat myself up too much. And also, it's when it comes to fitness, it is not all about the gym. Like, yes, you gotta go, but 70% of how your body changes, I say, is in the kitchen, not in the gym. And so that's what I feel like a lot of times people lose focus on. Because yeah, like you can do all you want, but you need to be taking care of what's going into your body, especially water intake. I learned about that because I never used to take protein, but now I take it a lot more often than I used to. And I had to increase my water intake. And then also just like how I'm eating, and all that, like, definitely makes a big difference in, like, if you want to see changes in your body. So I have to start focusing on that too. I'm like, I'm spending too much time focusing, oh, I should be doing this. Like, girl, what are you eating though? What's really going on? And so, yeah, I've been trying to focus more on that and be more intentional about that. Of course, I always say I'm young. I can go eat a burger, and I'm gonna eat a burger if I want a burger. But I also like to, still be conscious most of the time of what I put in my body. So, yeah, I think that's another thing too. We gotta focus more too about what we're actually eating when it comes to fitness, because it's majority of it is not gonna come from in the gym for sure.
Yeah, no, that's
You
real.
could be
Just having
working
like a
your
nice, good
butt
balance.
off. You could be working your butt off. And I would say for me, because I was like in the beginning, I was on like a semi like weight loss journey type of thing. And then like after like 2-3 weeks, I'm thinking like, I should see a little something. I mean, like I'm taking these pictures. I should see a little something. It's been 2-3 weeks. And then I had to really think back, like, okay, but you did have like 3 chocolate chip cookies every night after dinner last week. So what did you really think was gonna happen? Like, and that's my problem too. I have a sweet tooth. You will not open my refrigerator without seeing a tub of the Toll House chocolate chip cookies today. You will not open my freezer without seeing these little apple tart things that I get from Trader Joe's. They are too good. They are too good. And you will not open my freezer without seeing some ice cream. And like, don't get me wrong, because y'all know I be like really like, trying to eat healthy, doing cleanses. I'm all about the fruits and the vegetables. And the sugar though, it doesn't matter. Like I could eat healthy all day. And then at the end of the night, eat 3 cookies that mess all that up for the whole rest of the day. So it really wouldn't matter. So I really got to get better with with just my sugar intake. My sweet tooth is just,
I understand.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel that, Desinae. Because Sunday I went overboard because, well, I was sitting at the mall, so I was like, let me go get some froyo while I'm here. Got froyo, sat down, was eating that. Cool. Then I went to my young adult service, and then they had churros and ice cream, and I said, ooh. So I had a churro, and I had a chocolate ice cream on my way in. Got out, had some vanilla ice cream on the way out.
It was a good
I was just like eating it up. Like I love ice cream. I say, y'all did me wrong with this. I'm never gonna turn down ice cream. Life is too short. I was like, I'm always gonna take the ice cream. But yeah, the sugar intake, I feel like I have to have something sweet after every single meal. And I'm just trying to find alternatives. I know I had that like those Quaker rice cakes, and they were like really good. It was like the apple cinnamon one. Those were fire. So I'm trying to do things like that, or like frozen grapes and frozen that is beating me up right now. Frozen blueberries. There we go. And so I'm trying to figure some good things out, but yeah, it's been hard. And let's not even get into the cup of hot chocolate at night. It's too easy now that I got a little kettle. I just put it on, it just starts buzzing. I'm like, ooh, my hot chocolate's about to be ready. So I'm just like, it's just too easy to sit in my bed, be watching my show, drink some hot chocolate too much.
I feel that.
But yeah, I gotta cut that out because the abs are coming in. Y'all see them? The abs are coming in.
No, I seen them.
A lot of it is diet. It is because I don't do abs that much, but when I do other workouts, my abs are working out. So, I get it in. But
yeah,
it's really diet. Like once I cut out a lot of like the big stuff that I was eating, like I really just stick to like chicken, turkey, and I really try to get my veggies in. I mean, I really don't worry about carbs. I mean, just because I have a small frame and I'm trying to like, fill out some jeans here and there. But man, oh man, my abs, I was like, girl, you almost ready for summertime. Wait a minute. I'm like, okay, you trying to poke.
I love that.
Oh man.
Dang, I thought I was gonna say something. I completely forgot. But we should share, like, what y'all be What y'all be making?
What
Like
you
that
mean?
you feel like it's for like to eat. Like you feel like it's fulfilling, but you still feel like it's, a little healthy. Preferably like, don't take too long to cook. Cause I don't want to be in the kitchen long. But yeah, what do y'all be
Honestly,
making?
what I was about to do this week, and honestly, cooking for me has always been on the healthier side, like always making sure it's like chicken or turkey, very rarely beef. I just started eating beef again as of recently. I think I was just kind of like grossed out on beef for a while after working at a fast food restaurant, but started eating like lean cuts of beef again. But what I was gonna do this week was do like loaded baked potatoes because it's easy to make a baked potato in a microwave. And then I was gonna put like chicken, broccoli, cheese, probably some like peppers and onions on it, and just like do it up. And I was gonna actually put some shrimp on there. Like you really could just do it up with whatever you want. It's easy and it's quick. So there was that. I like making veggie enchiladas.
Period.
Sometimes I still be putting chicken in there, but it's like trying to get more veggies into offset, like all the cheese. Because I do put a lot of cheese.
Right.
Girl, I love me some
I feel like though I sometimes be getting bored with the rice, veggies, and chicken or rice, potatoes, and chicken combinations. So I gotta like do it up or put some sauces or whatever. But one thing that I learned, I think with like my eating journey is that I can't categorize things as like good and bad. Like obviously, cut out sweets and there's like certain fats you want to stay away from, like you want to limit what type of oils you cook with and pick like more healthier oils like olive oil and stuff like that. But trying not to like look at things as like healthy and unhealthy has been helpful for me because I feel like there was a point last year where I was using like this app to help kind of like guide my eating. And they kind of had this thing where it's like they categorize, you have to put in each meal that you eat. And that was already like, I think a red flag for me. But with everything that you put in, it either categorizes it as like green, which is good, yellow, which is like, this is all right, but you shouldn't eat too much of it. And then it's like red, which is like limit this at all costs. And it's like, obviously, like ice cream. Is it Noom?
I don't know, but I remember something similar to that and I hated it, but yeah.
Okay, so I was using Noom and basically like ice cream, of course, goes in the bottom one, but like peanut butter was red. Fruits were yellow. So I could eat fruit, but not a lot of fruit. Veggies and like certain types of like proteins and stuff were green. And so it was just kind of confusing because I found myself like hyper obsessing over everything that I was eating. Like, oh, like, how do I put this into my calculator? Like, can I really eat this? Or I ate too much of this today. And I feel like for somebody who was already trying to adjust with a school schedule, like, y'all know how it is in college. You already have disordered eating patterns. Like we just kind of eating whatever we can to get food in our system. It was making me feel like that again. So I had to stop using the app all completely and was like, you know what? I don't have no time for anything that's telling me that I can't eat a lot of fruit because sometimes that's just what I want to eat. And it's just gonna have to be what it is, So I really had to get out of that mindset of like, no, this is bad, do not eat it. Versus like you could have it, but make sure it's like 80% good foods or 20% bad foods or whatever the case is. So I can have my ice cream and I'm always gonna buy ice cream every time I go to the store. Like I'm never not gonna do that. But I just need to know that like the ice cream should make it until the next visit. Like don't eat it all like I can do in a week and then be mad and have to go get some more. And it's like, no, self-control. Or like good swaps. Like there was this Greek yogurt ice cream, like these little ice cream bars I had. They was kind of expensive though, so I didn't keep buying them. But they had like chocolate chip cookie dough, like Greek yogurt bars, and they actually got the job done. Like, and it's like, okay, it's a little extra protein in there and whatnot. So
I mean, extra dollars, but
right.
All of this information because I gotta get together,
girl. Girl.
That's interesting. Yeah, I tried to do the app thing because of protein. Like I wanted to make sure I was hitting my protein levels. But I said, you know what? I said, I'm fine. I said, I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure that I have what I need, So this morning I had like I love the chia seed with the Greek yogurt with some protein granola and some fruit. Oh my goodness. Like that. This is so good. And I cannot stay away from bagels. Like that's always on the list of grocery shopping. Bagels and peanut butter. I have that like at least 3 or 4 times out the week. And it's so good. What's another thing that I like to eat? Oh, y'all, I love cooking pasta. and it's just my weakness. But I started getting like the protein pasta where it's made out of like chickpeas and stuff like that, or I get the veggie pastas. So it's not as much carbs because I'm like, okay, I can't be having pasta every night, and it's just like pasta. So I'm like, okay, let me at least get how does it taste? Girl, good. It tastes like the same, especially if you
I'm getting excited. That's why I'm getting excited.
It's good. Like it really is good. And especially if you also sometimes like if you cook it in I made this bomb pasta, y'all. It was really good. It was the protein noodles. No, it was veggie noodles actually. And I cooked it in chicken broth. So it like made it even more tasty. And then I added the chicken with it, and I had like the heavy whipping cream with the Parmesan cheese and some pesto and some tomatoes. That thing was
so good.
It was hitting.
I love
that
pesto.
sounds fire.
Boiling
the pesto was
chicken broth. Girl, teach me something.
Girl, the chicken broth, yes, cook the noodles in the chicken broth, fire. And then on top of that, like I started making like these pizzas off like this artisan bread, and it was like just flat artisan flatbread. And I started putting like I made like some chicken Alfredo pizza, and I made some like some creamy Tuscan chicken pizza. Like I was just over there like doing all different types of
you over there
girl, so good. I just sliced the bread a little bit, cut some cuts in it so the sauce can like get into the bread a little bit, and then I just put it in, and it doesn't take long because the bread's already cooked. So I just had to put it in, and like everything like kind of just melt together, and then I just cut it up and like put it in some like little Tupperwares, and we good to go.
That sounds
so good.
I'm
gonna add every single one of y'all. I have a recipes folder
in
my notes.
Do it.
I share it right now with my friend Amari because she be getting down. She ain't added to the folder in a minute, but she been cooking on her story. So if you listen to this, you need to add to the folder. But no, yes, I'm gonna add y'all. So like, throw them in there. Jada, add them pizzas and them pastas up in there, and Cam add that enchilada up in there.
No, I need the enchilada. I got
enchilada. No, it's funny because I used to make these every time I would fast. And it was to the point that Desinae was like, I know you're not fasting, but can you make them veggie enchiladas? And then me and my mom, we made veggie tamales one year for Christmas.
Stop it.
I almost passed away.
No, actually, stop.
Almost, because she somehow figured it out. Instead of using like the little like what is that stuff called? The masa, I think it's called. Yeah. Whatever. She figured out a way how to make it out of sweet potatoes.
If I could close my laptop right now, I would.
Stop it. Stop it.
It was so good.
I'm excited about all these new recipes I'm about to get.
Yeah.
Honestly, have y'all tried sweet potato biscuits? There's this place out here called Handsome Biscuit, and they have sweet potato biscuits. It's really unhealthy, but they have the sweet potato and biscuits with like the chicken and the bacon and the cheese, and it's just so good. But oh my goodness, cook some sweet potato fries at home. Those are fire. Literally, just a little bit of oil, a little bit of salt, some vanilla extract. You good, like, and it's sweet, just bomb, like off nothing. Like you just pop it in the oven for about 15-20 minutes, and you're good. It's so delicious. Yeah.
Work sweet potatoes into my life. That'll really
it'll knock the craving for sure.
It will. And what's the benefit of it? Because I know sweet potatoes, like, they're healthy.
Oh, they surely are. Girl, I can't tell you them off the top of my head. You know that.
I think it's just the difference in like vitamins and mineral content. Probably got more of that.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I'm trying to eat more raw veggies because I know once you cook it, like a lot of the stuff is out. So I'm trying to, cook, but the only veggies that I really like raw are like carrots and like peppers, like the bell peppers. That's kind of it. Other than that, I don't know. I can't be chomping on no broccoli. That's uncooked.
I was gonna say that is the number one no.
Yeah.
It's a hell no.
That needs to be cooked down. Needs to be steamed, sauteed, baked. Y'all know them little vegetable platters that from the grocery store?
Ain't nobody touching the broccoli.
Why? Because one thing I'm not gonna do is pop a tomato like it's a grape, and I'm not gonna reach over for broccoli to follow up after that.
Not gonna lie, I'll pop a tomato like a grape.
Really?
No judgments to the tomato poppers, but
Thank you. I can eat a whole tomato like an apple.
Is it good?
I don't know what it is. I've been like that since I was like a little kid. Like my mom would make the salad, right? But she'll use like a peeler, and she would like, peel carrots. And then when it get, a little too thin, she would give it to me and I would eat it. She would give me all the leftover tomatoes, all the cucumbers, and I would just eat it. Like I was just a vegetable.
That's good.
I love that.
We all want to be like you when we grow up. That's day.
Yeah, because me and tomatoes, we didn't have a relationship until 3 years ago. So
yeah,
it's still new.
Yeah. I like it when it's cooked into stuff like tomatoes. Sometimes, like if it's cooked into a pasta or like a chicken dish. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of tomatoes, but they do be good. I actually just bought some.
Take it out the sandwich.
What are they called? Are they roasted tomatoes? The ones you see in pasta. Dang, I could not.
Like the sun-dried?
Yes, sun-dried. Yes. And I was looking for them, but I went to Sprouts and they had them. And Sprouts is like Trader Joe's, but it's an actual grocery store. No shade. Because I love me some Trader Joe's. I love me some Trader Joe's, but for one, Sprouts is just much bigger. Yeah. So it's really like, an actual grocery store. And so they don't have like a lot of the cute stuff, that Trader Joe's got. Like Trader Joe's got their own orange chicken, their own but they have a lot of stuff in there, and a lot of stuff is organic because that's what they're about, and it's not as expensive. So I'm like, okay, Sprouts, because I think I went to Whole Foods the other day. I said, nah, this ain't for me. I was just going in there real quick.
They ridiculous.
And no. But Sprouts, she's kind of that girl, and they have an app I found out, so I'm gonna see what that app and them points is looking like.
Right.
But yes, check it out. And they have really big bags of frozen fruit, like huge, and it was not expensive. I said, because where do I be going? I'm going to Food for Less or Ralph's. They will give you a bag of fruit, and only half of it will be filled. It's like a bag of chips. And I'm like, what? But nah, so when I ain't going nowhere else. And they have protein powder there. They had regular, they had vegan, they had gluten-free, all that. And it was cheaper than the ones that I get on Amazon. I said, I sound like a freaking Sprouts commercial, but no, like, check it out.
Sprouts was affordable. That's why I've been avoiding them.
Yes, it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like Trader Joe's, because people don't be thinking Trader Joe's is affordable too. But I found out, I'm like, my receipt be looking real good still after my little haul. So yeah, I recommend.
I'm gonna have to find the places out here. There is something, but I just don't remember the name of it. But it's on the corner somewhere. I gotta find it. Yeah. But now that it's getting hot, I'm about to go to the farmer's market, be one of them girlies, bring my little tote bag, get all my fresh stuff. And
oh my God.
And I need to get into washing my veggies. That's one thing.
Yeah.
I know that there's like a solution that you can buy and stuff. I gotta get into it. I want to be one of them girlies. I really do. I need to wash my veggies and I need to organize it in one of those clear containers, and I need to be nice. And my refrigerator needs to look stocked.
No, the clear containers get to me because I really want to be that girl too. But my fridge is black, and I just feel like a black refrigerator just counteracts all of that energy. I'm like that silver refrigerator energy. I don't have that.
Yeah, that chrome.
Yeah. I ain't even gonna tell y'all the color of my fridge. We ain't doing none of that. It is not getting none of that.
Is it? It's not black. It's not white. It's not silver. What is it?
No, girl, it's white. It's white.
Oh.
Yeah. You know they be talking mess. No, you know they be talking mess. Have y'all seen that Nene Leakes?
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking about.
I don't show my refrigerator. Yes, I'm ashamed. Is it stupid? Yes, but no, I'm not gonna show my white refrigerator.
Okay, so what's the meme? Because now I need to see this. What is it?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, Nene Leakes be shady. So it was just a thing, and then it blew up. And so I just think of it all the time. But I digress.
I think it had to do with somebody's like apartment, like somebody got a new apartment or something. And then she was like, your refrigerator is white, and she was throwing shade at it.
Oh, I can't. It's hilarious. But hey, you look, just open it, just catch it on the open, and then show it inside.
Right.
You're fine.
Oh my gosh, I gotta find it.
That is hilarious.
Oh,
you just sitting with the white fridge in the back.
We don't see it, sis.
I'll just show y'all later.
She like leaning over like.
Period. As long as that freezer freeze, it's good. Listen.
Thank you.
You know, it'd be the refrigerators that's like hidden inside the wall for me. I'm like, whoa, you're cool. Like, I'm trying to get like that. Yeah. I'm like, what? You just punch the wall in and it just opens up and it's a refrigerator with a deep freezer on the bottom. Like, you're wilding. But yeah, I'm excited I need to get a island. I want to get one, but my place is so small that if I did, I would have to get rid of my chairs and just have like one couch. So we're gonna see. But I feel like I have okay counter space. But Cam, I really like what you did with yours. That
Thank you.
Definitely looks super cute. So I was thinking about it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
You'd be surprised how much you could, because they have smaller ones. I went for the biggest one possible that I could find. So you could probably just like measure out and find one that matches your dimensions.
Yeah. Because I like to cook, you know, and one thing I really hate doing is dishes, but hey, perks of living alone, them dishes could sit for a couple days. Hey.
Literally.
As long as they rinsed out, hey.
Okay. I heard that.
You got no food.
My mama not listening.
I can't. But nah, yeah. How do y'all feel? Okay, how do y'all feel about like people coming up to you at the gym? Honestly, it's never happened to me. But I've heard of people like get into relationships. Oh yeah, we met at the gym. How? Because I would literally be creeped out. I'd be like, nah, bro, you seen me do a squat and you thought I was cute. I couldn't trust it. I couldn't trust
What if it was arm day?
I might have bent over to pick up the weight. I don't know. No, I'm playing.
I feel like I wouldn't mind it. Honestly, it just depends. Okay. It just depends on how you approach. Right.
Gotta be right.
When you
like, don't bother me mid-rep. You can talk to me while you notice I'm taking a break in between sets or while I'm on my way out. Like, really be mindful of the fact that I'm in here for an hour tops. So don't interrupt my flow. Like, get away from me. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it because I feel like all I get is the opposite end of the spectrum. It's just creepy men that make me uncomfortable. There was this one time where I was like, our gym has like a yoga room. And there's a glass door that like divides it from the rest of the gym. But there's also like a second door that they keep locked, but that's also glass. And that is like connected to the bathrooms from the lobby. So when people like come in the lobby, they go into the bathrooms, they could look into the gym. And where I was sitting in the yoga room one time, I was doing ab exercises and I was on my back and I had like my legs up. And I could see from me putting my legs down, there was a man like watching me outside of the bathroom. So I'm like, put my legs up, like, nah, he's not looking at me. I look down, no, he is. And this man's on the phone and he's like looking. So I stopped my whole thing and I sit up and I look at him and then he powers away. He like looked down a little bit and moved around the corner. I said, what the heck? No. So I went and told the front desk and they weren't going to do anything. But it was like, I feel like I always have weird, creepy experiences.
I'm sorry about that because that's not fun.
No, I get the guys who do want to interrupt the workout. And I don't know, call me mean, whatever the case. I'm going to ignore you. I'm not going to lie. Because I'm in it, like, you see me doing something. You don't see something. And that's really, literally, actually, any time that I've actually gotten approached at the gym, I want to say I was in the middle of a workout, and at that point, I'm irritated now. No, like for real. Now I'm irritated because you'll have headphones on, you'll be really getting to it. What made you think this is the perfect time?
Facts. That's valid. Mid workout. Excuse me.
I'm like,
right.
Oh, for real.
That is funny. Nah, yeah, no. Yeah. The gym that I go to is so big that I feel like guys, they like to look and they do like to stare, but from a very far. And so a lot of times you can't see it unless like you just so, because you know how you could feel when somebody's looking at you. You just so happen and just be like, doom. And you be like, oh my gosh, like locked eyes. And it's all the way. You be like, bro, how are you even looking at that point? And I'm just like, this don't even make sense. Like, just please focus on what you got going on.
Yeah. It's now it's awkward.
And then there's like a workout room. So when I used to take the classes, the workout room has windows, and then like there's like these workout machines right next to it. So the guys will sometimes just be like sitting in the chair doing the workout machines, just doing this, right? But like just looking at the girls. And so like I'll turn around and go put a weight away or something, and I turn, and then they're just like you're not even working out. Like, please push, please do something. Like,
Oh my God.
and I just hate it. I'm like, bruh, like, stop. And then there's this guy at my gym. Y'all, I don't know why I always go. He's there, but he must be on like 2,000 cups of protein, or not protein, pre-workout, because he just jumps. Like he just bounces the entire time. Like he's literally bouncing, and he's like clapping. He's like, let's go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And then like he'll just like talk, but like not in like a weird way, but like more like you could tell like he's trying to hype himself out. But like this is something that you should say in your head, not outside, not out loud. And he's just bouncing, and I don't think he can hear, but like when he's bouncing, I hear something clapping, and I don't know what it is.
Jada.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna say it. I don't know. I'm going to walk away.
I don't know what it is, but something is clapping.
No.
It's not right. It's not right. I'm like,
Why?
sir, I need you to stop.
Oh my God.
Bro.
What?
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to gather myself because I can imagine in my head. I can't do it.
So how do you not be like laughing when it happens?
It's mainly disgusting when I walk past it, but then afterwards and I go back, I would like just stop. Like, please, I be cracking up by myself. But oh my goodness, he's just like jumping around, and I'm like, sir.
But not the clapping.
Never.
Oh my gosh.
It never had to be the clapping.
Oh,
Never.
Yeah, I had to tell somebody about that one because I was like, this bro is in here every time, dude. I'm like, I can't stand it. Like, he's everywhere. He's right in front of the weights too. So I'm like, we always have to go around him just to get to the weights. I'm like, why are you here? Go somewhere else. Like, please go to a private room. You can be doing all of that. Like,
my
yeah,
God.
that definitely goes a lot into wearing the right attire. There's nothing bouncing or clapping. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Nothing to put a little
I need the compression shorts to be
something.
The briefs at least keep you safe. Oh my God. That would probably just
I was screaming. I can't do this.
When that came out your mouth, I said, no, she did not. No.
When I heard it, I was on the floor. I had to take a break.
Oh my God. She was making it clap. What was clapping? We'll never know.
We'll never know because I'm not trying to find out.
Girl, okay?
Just fix it. Just fix it.
Whatever it is, yeah.
Wow.
That was a good ab workout right there.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm gonna say y'all got me rolling today. This is crazy.
Man.
Oh my God.
Oh man, yeah.
So what are y'all? I want to say, what are y'all favorite ways to exercise without having to be in the gym?
Oh, I was just thinking about that.
Dance.
Okay.
And lately, I haven't been to any like the last time I went to a dance class was in December, but I like to count going out and dancing because I'll be dancing. I'm not a wallflower. And the next day I'd be sore. So I'm like, okay, that was a workout. So that's definitely one of my faves. And then other than that, no, there is no other than that. I would just say that is probably my favorite way. Or maybe like yoga. I haven't done it lately, but I used to do it like in the morning or like a good stretch. I love that. I love that.
You know, dance
That's
is so
good.
fun. I dance in my living room. Girl, I'll put the beats on, play like one of like my favorite little songs. And I've been like dying to go to a little dance class. Actually, I've been to a dance class, but I have not been in a while. But so I will dance right here in the living room with the headphones on, like full choreography in the mirror.
Come on.
And really work up that sweat. Like, and it don't even feel like you don't even really feel the burn because you're just having fun and feeling yourself. So that's like everything. And then I would say taking walks too. Like I feel like people underestimate how effective walking is in terms of like burning calories and all that type of stuff. But I've been like really researching that and been trying to like let's say I don't work out. Let's say I want to take a walk in the morning or something, just to feel, you know, the sun on me. And then I'll be looking at my steps and I'm like, okay, I damn near walked a mile today. I'm cool. Even like when I'm just going to like days where like I go run a lot of errands, like going to the grocery store, going to Target, doing this, you know, doing all of that in one day, then go back home, look at my phone, and I done over 5,000 steps. I'd be like, you don't even feel it.
Okay.
You don't even feel it. So taking walks, just walking, and dancing.
That's what I was gonna say. Walking. And I have a bike, but I need to go get it from my other apartment that I moved from because I just left it there. But I need to get it. But I really do want to start biking again, especially because we have such a nice trail over here. But yeah, taking walks is definitely like 10 out of 10 would recommend. And what was I gonna say about that? They do say something like, oh, even if you just walk every day, you're healthier than like a substantial amount of people in America. And I'm like, wow, that's cool to know. And also like because the day that I went on that walk, I think it was last week, I was cramping so bad. And I'm like, okay, I know if you get active, like the cramps will kind of subside a little bit. I was like, but I'm not going to the gym and doing leg day. That's a hell no. So I'm like, all right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk. So I did walk, and it really did help my cramps. Like I really was not cramping during my walk. Like I was enjoying the sun, like you're saying, you know, that's even good for your mental health. Like you're just clearing your mind, walking, working up a little sweat or whatever, and exploring the neighborhood. Like it's really, really nice. And you get to like practice social, being social too. Like you walk past people, hi neighbor. Hi. So I got to practice social skills. I got some vitamin D, like I'm walking, like, seeing some good stuff that I want to do. That's how I found the sunset cruise thing that I want to take my dad on. So just walking, I'm like, okay, let's do it. So yeah. I think that's really like my best alternative for me is walking.
Yeah, I feel walking too. Walking has been the one thing that I've been doing the most since I moved out here. It took me a minute to realize like I actually like walking. Like it's just so just peaceful, especially because some of the places over where I live, like they're right off of the river, so it's like it'd be no one over there if you just go and walk during like random points of the day. Usually the weekends it's pretty busy, but like it's just nice to like you said, to feel the sun. Sometimes I'll really be like, dang, I need some sun. Like I need to be outside. Like, so walking really does that for me. And I want to get back into skating, roller skating, because I was doing that like over the pandemic. And then I moved out here, wasn't skating as much, but there's like this outdoor group out here, like a community group where they meet up and they skate. They should be coming back now that it's like the summertime. So I want to do that because I really want my skates. I don't like my skates. My skates are so heavy, but they cost me so much. So I'm like, nah, girl, you need to learn how to do some tricks before you can give up these skates. Because I told myself the next time I get some skates, I'm trying to be like them old heads with the Stacy's.
Okay.
So I said, I need to learn some tricks. I need to know so I can deserve the Stacy's. But yeah.
Okay.
That's funny. Dang, that is good. I seen Taylor. She was doing like the little jump thing at the
I
park.
asked her about that. I want to do that so
Yes.
bad.
Yeah, that looks really fun.
It was like
Like-
she called them kangaroo boots.
Yeah.
And
It's
they're
a
literally
whole
like,
workout.
you remember moon shoes? They were like little trampoline shoes. So
Yeah,
think
they
of
look like
that.
this.
They're like that, but they're a little bit different. They're called kangaroo boots or kangaroo shoes. But basically, it was like a jumping class. It was just playing like just upbeat like techno music, and they just were jumping. It just looked like it was fun.
And they're just
That
like,
do
jump,
sound
jump.
fun.
It was
I'm
like,
trying to find a video.
was that Santa Monica? I don't remember where she was, but it was
it's like at the
in that
beach.
area. It was outside.
Mhm.
That's up the street. I need to look into it.
Right.
Yeah,
You
it
should.
looked really fun. It did.
Yeah, definitely.
It
I need
did.
to go up there and skate too. Cause see, look, I told my mom to get me some skates for Christmas, right? Like not that Christmas, but the
Yes, that. If y'all can see on
looks
YouTube, we're
so
showing a little
fun.
video.
That looks
Yeah.
fun. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that.
Mm-hmm.
But the skates too, girl, my mom got me some skates. I have yet to use those skates. And I asked for them. Because I wanted to learn how to skate backwards. I wanted to be going to oldies nights at all the little skating rinks. So smooth in the rink. So I need to
Exactly.
start finding some fun ways to be active too. Not that working out
Yeah.
no, it ain't fun.
No, sometimes it's really not. You gotta pick yourself up and go. You're like, come on, Jada, we gotta go.
But sometimes it'd be like little events on Eventbrite too. Like you ever want to look up fitness events in your area. Sometimes they be doing that. And I just started randomly following like Instagram pages for some of the neighborhoods around here. One of the perks of gentrification is they always got events going on. So
that's true.
They'll tell me about walks or outdoor yoga or whatever. I have yet to go to any of them, but it'd be options.
Yeah,
I like that.
All the tips today because I didn't know nothing about Eventbrite doing events like that. I really didn't.
They have every type of event. Yeah, they have literally any.
I forgot to tell y'all. I seen a book reading and signing for what's her name? You're a Badass at Making Money. She was doing one out here. Yes, and I couldn't go because finals.
Jen Sincero.
Yes, Jen. She did a book signing and I'm like, but I couldn't go, and then I forgot to tell y'all.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I love that you like knew her. Because usually, they have artist signing, book signings here. Like, who's that?
I don't know them.
It was actually somebody you knew. That's cool.
We're like, I know her.
That's dope. That's funny. And kind of off topic, that. I was talking to my brother today. I'm like, ooh, like, the whole event certification thing that I have going on. I'm like, I kind of want to go up to Barnes and Noble and be like, yo, like, let me help plan some book signings. Like, let me do some stuff. And I was thinking about that. And I was like, that would be really cool to just like do some different events at Barnes and Noble and like get some young adults in.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because why not?
Why not? Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
I was like, okay. But I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, the lollipop. That I was doing that. It's just mad far. So I stopped going. But I wanted to get back into something similar. I don't know if I'm gonna do lollipop still, just because that thing hurts so bad. And if you don't go 1 week, the next week you're gonna be toe up. So I'm probably gonna try aerial silks this next time again, because I did like aerial silks. And it's still definitely a workout. So I'm thinking about going ahead and doing that. I know pole is definitely one, but yeah, aerial silks. I'm gonna try and get to that. And hopefully I can move into some place with vaulted ceilings and I could just be swinging in the air on, my new place.
Right.
So that'd be cool.
That would be. Yeah, that sounds fun. I remember me and my mom, we went to there was a twerk class that was happening down the street from our house. It was so fun. Like, oh my gosh. And it was just so funny because I went to a twerk class with my mama. Like, what the heck? She was in there getting it. Like, it was super fun. And the instructor, oh my gosh, she could twerk so good. So it was like, oh my gosh, like, you want me to do what? But it was so fun. And it was such a different way of working out. Because usually you got Zumba and like different stuff like that. But I thought it was pretty cool. So if you got any of those in your area,
tiring.
Girl, Girl, it was a whole little routine too. I said, Jesus.
Period.
But it was really fun. But yeah, I need to get into Eventbrite more because a lot of people, I mean, we even hosting our flea market on there, but a lot of people throw events on there, and it's just like if you search up a keyword, it'll pop up and show you. And that reminds me too, Jada, when you mentioned farmers market, because I really wanted to go to one on Sunday, but I was gonna miss it. Honestly, this past weekend, I really just wanted to be in the house. But yes, like a farmers market and all that. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to
Period.
start using Eventbrite more for sure.
Yes, a key.
It is. It's really good. And I know for some of the fitness stuff that I like to get into, I like to do it majority of the time solo just because that's just me. But I know some people like have to have a workout partner. And my brother's one of them. And I'm like, boy, if you don't just go to the gym by yourself, stop waiting on whoever. And he was like, no, but I like to. I'm like, just go to the gym. But what y'all think? Like, do y'all need a partner? Like, do you think it's better with a partner or you like to do it solo?
I like to do it solo. I like classes, fitness classes. Like I'll do that with people. But I think when it comes to like the gym, it worked in college, like having somebody to go with. But then I don't know. I prefer to do it by myself. Just get in, get out.
Right.
To get in, get out. I'm not trying to wait for you to do your set. I'm not
Taking
trying
turns.
to. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
You know, a hike. Oh, those two. I love hikes.
Oh yeah.
Love hikes. Like I want to say, Desinae, she has taken me on some of the best hiking trails, like where we see crazy views. I don't even remember exactly where they are. I've been to one in Torrance, and then I've been to the one that's or the Culver City Stairs. I've been to that one multiple times, of course, but I love that hike. And you know, every hike they just have so much stuff to look at. Like the Culver City Stairs, they have like this mockingbird garden. And like the little birds would just be, and you could just look at the birds and stuff. Like hikes they are just so beautiful.
Desinae, there's one out there when I lived in Van Nuys. It's like really rocky and like you go high. I gotta ask my mom what it is, but there's a really, really good one out there that you're gonna have fun at.
Girl, let me know.
I think there's another one that I'm thinking of that's in that area too. I'm gonna have to ask somebody where it was.
And Jay, San Diego, listen, there was one that was right next to me, like right next to my old house on Claremont. It was in the cut.
But hiking is cool. But you know, it's not my first option. That's why I'm just like,
it can be a little scary, especially if you're going by yourself. You gotta have some stuff like you cellular device don't be working sometimes with the service. Like you definitely gotta have some protocols because there's been some times where I've woken up in the morning, went to go to this hike, and like by the time I start getting deep into the woods, I'm like, this is how a lot of movies start off, don't they? I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be out here by myself. And it's just cracking on. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's why, because I've never even like visualized going on a hike by myself. Every time I've been on a hike, I've went with one or more person. But it's like the views are nice, but a hike for me is very, very tiring. Like it's cool I definitely like to do it, you know, every once in a while. But it's not one of those things where I'm like, yeah, instead of working out, I'm gonna go on a hike. But the views are really, really, really nice. It just takes a lot more to work me up to get to that point.
Yeah.
Because you do gotta walk back. That'd
be the thing.
Girl,
that'd be the thing. You'd be like, oh, cool.
If you're going up, going down, if you're on a risky trail, like going down is scarier than going up because like you could easily I'd be so scared for sure. But yeah,
that is funny. Nice. I remember there was a time where I was on a hike. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, but we had just made it to the destination. I had about 2 miles back, and I'm like, bruh, I'm over there like trying to jog, trying to like, you know, get it off. I had to pee so bad.
So
and I was
sorry.
like, I can't be out here with the bushes and the bears and the snakes. I just can't do it. So I'm just like, I just gotta thug it out, man. That was a rough time. Rough.
My bad.
But we made it through. I was like, you know what, Jada? Now, because I'm really bad at holding it. Like I'm really bad at it. So I'm like, now I just reached another level. I said, okay, now I got more confidence that I can hold it. It was
That's my
definitely a stretch.
problem now. Like I used to always hold it just because like I'm lazy or I'd be like, nah, I gotta get this done. But it's definitely biting me back now. And especially now that I drink more water. So now I drink more water and I have a weaker bladder. It's all bad. Like I'm only 20, so it's only gonna get worse. Like,
Girl, I be scared when I get pregnant. I'm like, don't make me laugh. Just don't.
bro. So yeah. I felt that bad. Like, cause now I'm thinking I'm like, damn, okay, like when I go on a hike, don't drink too much water because you're gonna have to walk back. Oh wait. Mm-mm.
That's funny.
It's a
I
whole
have a
thing.
question. So when you wear your workout leggings, do you wear underwear with it? Because I don't. I hate wearing underwear with my leggings. I can't do it.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've done it before without, but most times I have on underwear.
I don't have on underwear most times.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I don't. If I'm working out at home, no, because no. But I'm a super germaphobe, and I do not trust other people. So it's probably like a mind thing, because just the thought of like me sitting on something, I feel like the germs are seeping through my pants.
I'm screaming.
And that's a me problem. And that's a me problem. That's a me issue. That's a me issue.
Not the germs are crawling through the stitches.
Girl, like, and then my whole workout, that's all I'm thinking. I'm just like, ugh. But anyway, but I've definitely heard of it. I'm sure it's a lot more comfortable, and like I've heard people talk about that, and just breezier. Like if I didn't feel that way, I definitely will, because I am an easy breezy girl. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
I'm not
what does it do
cap.
for y'all?
It's just when I have on underwear because they're already tight, so it just feels like my stuff is suffocated. It just feels like compression on compression. And I just don't like that. And I mean, me personally, I already don't wear underwear with like regular leggings most times either. So it's just like,
yeah.
I like it. I like it to be, nice and open, out and breezy, like you said, nice and free. Hey, that's hey, like might as well. And sometimes I'll be a little risky with the dresses sometimes, but they have to be like long dresses. They have to be long dresses. I can't have the wind blow up in my everything.
No, because that would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Like the little boy, like, mommy. No, but like, I just can't. But it is a little risky though, because we some young healthy women, so sometimes some stuff be getting places, and so it be a little risky, but there's some dresses that you really just can't wear underwear with, and you just gotta take the L for that one.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's gonna be out.
That's just that on that. Yeah, honestly, they do say you should let it breathe more, so I don't see how it could be harmful.
Yeah. Yeah, because wearing underwear to bed is crazy.
It won't do it.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
You couldn't find me. I hate when my period come around. I have to, and I'm like, bro,
like, dang,
it's 1 week,
bro. Because sometimes I be like, no, I need to wear underwear and shorts because I just want to double up. I don't need no mishaps, bro. Be in bed, just
keep it in place.
Comfortable.
I guess
shorts twisted all the way around.
Oh, bro, like, oh my god.
That's how I feel about tank tops. That's why I can't do anything when I'm sleeping, because the tank tops be waking up and like it be all over here. You be like, stop, right? Right. Waking up joking, like, stop. Like, I just can't. I can't.
That's facts.
Desinae over there going through it.
Y'all got me rolling today.
That's so funny. That's so true though. Like all of that is so true.
Yeah, especially when you wake up too, and you like do the stretch and like your toes feel the sheets. Like it's good. It be feeling real good. Like that's another reason I'm glad I'm single. I don't have to worry about nobody else in my bed. Oof,
Girl.
Right.
Oof. That's a good feeling.
I do, and I still don't care. I tell you.
I know that's right. You better scoot over.
For real.
You know what's funny? I sleep like it's just me in my bed, but I definitely have my side of the bed where I sleep on. But like I be wanting to explore, like, girl, lay in the middle. And I think it's a pillow issue. Like, you know how you have the two pillows, so the middle is like that little.
Yeah.
I could just move my pillow over. I'm gonna try it because laying in the middle of your bed, like I feel like it just feels different. It's like when you turn your pillow over and it's colder, like that's like uncharted territory, untouched. And so it just feels so much better. Like I'm gonna try that. I think I'm gonna try that tonight. Try to sleep in the middle of my bed, or even on the other side. No, I'm not sleeping on the other side. Try to sleep in the middle of my bed. I think that's going up to sleep tonight. Yeah.
No, but honestly, while we're talking about it, sleep is very much an important part about exercise too. Because if you're not, they're really saying it's like muscles are built in your sleep. So it's like if you're not getting enough sleep to keep up with your body's requirements, you're gonna be too tired for the gym. You won't see your results. And that's the thing for me. I don't be getting sleep. Maybe that's what's keeping me from progressive. My sleep is non-existent sometimes.
Yeah.
I didn't even really know that. Now it got me thinking, like sometimes like I'll wake up throughout the night, like I'll sleep, but I don't always get like a good night's rest. Like, damn, that could be holding me back too.
I want to be one of the people who has a sleep routine. Pillows. I need new pillows.
I went to TJ Maxx. No, oh my God,
I'm having to fold them. That's where we're at right now. We're having to fold it. And the first night I did that, I said, "Yeah, it's time to go."
I'm gonna send you some pillows, Cam. TJ Maxx, y'all, like, because for a while, like, I would actually be frustrated with my pillows because I'll just be like, "This is just ridiculous." Like, they were so flat and just uncomfortable. So I need to get some new pillows. I asked my mom, I'm like, where can I get some pillows? Like, don't nobody tell you where to go pillow shopping. And so TJ Maxx, they got their whole little section, went over there, felt, because you can squeeze and feel them. And I found sleep. No, but I found the ones that I liked, and y'all, game changer. All I need next is a mattress pad. I'm gonna get that when I move because I don't need all that right now. Because I have I think my bed is kind of memory foam, but I feel like it could be a little better. But that changing in pillows made a big difference. Yeah, so highly recommend. Like I definitely say that could also help like how you sleep too. Like it'll probably help you sleep a little longer. Because
we do spend our life sleep.
Right.
Yeah, so definitely see if your local TJ Maxx got some pillows, and it wasn't expensive, and sometimes they come in two, so it's a deal.
And before I forget, Jay, I've been meaning to tell you, about how I was trying the egg whites and trying to not do it. So let me tell you what I do as a compromise. Now I'll do half and half. So more protein, less cholesterol. And girl, they come out just like regular eggs, but you already know you're getting a better thing. So I'll do like one egg and I'll do 2 portions of the egg whites. Come out the same. It's so good. And it's so good. I did a scramble this morning and it was fire.
I'm gonna try that.
So like were the egg whites, did you try the egg whites by themselves? No, yeah.
I didn't even
wonder how is that yeah, I'm like, how's that consistency? But that's a good, like, you have to wean off stuff. And like you're already doing better than you were. So it's like, why am I beating myself up? So that's a good idea. Cause I know like sometimes I tell myself, well, I gotta go cold turkey. Like I just gotta dead it. but we can figure out alternatives, and that's a good one. Like, I don't have to be OD with the eggs. But
It's gonna taste just the same.
yeah. Okay. Noted.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, because lately I would just say like, oh, if you go out to eat, you can, don't care. And so I try to, when I eat at home and make food at home, I do, the best I can. So then when I do go out to eat, like, I'm good. Like, I'm not tripping because I'm like, oh, I just had this. But I like that one. Because ever since then, I just haven't bought eggs since. And I've been doing fine. Yeah, I just found other things to eat during breakfast. And so, yeah. No, yeah. It was hard just because, like, I was so used to eating that. But I'm like, dang, I haven't bought bacon. I haven't bought sausage. Now, usually I just have, like, oatmeal, and I like oatmeal, so that really is like a big substitute for me, or like waffles, or I just started making potatoes, like cheese potatoes, or cereal. Why? I don't know why I forgot about cereal. Like, girl, she be coming through. Cereal, with some, y'all, I made my own like honey bunches. I had some granola from Trader Joe's, and then I bought some frosted falafels from Food for Less, because them frosted flakes was expensive. I said, when did cereal get so expensive?
No, for real.
Girl. So I got some of those, and I mixed it. I said, kind of good. And so yeah, I've just been trying to find alternatives, but I have been thinking about eggs lately. So I need to get my I need to try my little egg whites, because them just eggs was nuts. I never want to experience that again in my life. Ever.
Oh my God.
And I ended up not taking them back because I hadn't been to Trader Joe's. And by the time, it was bad. Like, they was sitting there for a minute. I said, Jay, just get rid of them. You're not going to go take them back. Just throw them away. Take that off.
Oh, shout out to all the vegans eating that stuff. Y'all know y'all don't like it.
Respect.
Hey, have you had Beyond Meat burgers though?
I
have.
Buzzing 10. I don't know what the sodium levels are in there, because I've been looking at sodium now. Before I was looking at cholesterol, but now I look at cholesterol and sodium. Y'all, them Trader Joe's foods, that sodium.
Yeah, they're high.
Roof. I'll be like,
food.
I was looking, and I think I had looked at something once. I had looked at like some chicken dumplings that I got, and it was high. And so now I started looking at stuff, and I'm like, dang, I did not know that. So I just be trying to drink like a whole bunch of water, but now I'm like taking note, like, okay, like, don't do this as much, because it be shocking me, like, even in like sauces.
Yeah.
I'm
like, where's the salt coming in at?
Like, is that what's giving me flavor? Like,
most of the time, 9 times out of 10, that and for preservation reasons. It's wild, but this episode y'all compromise. Had me rolling. Like, we was in our comedian bag.
No, for real.
That was too much. I'm gonna watch this back, and I'm just gonna be crying the entire time.
That was funny. My cheeks are sore.
Right.
No, we ain't get that deep, but
we didn't.
Y'all gonna get a laugh though.
That
right. We got a deep laugh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel it deep in your stomach.
Right. We gonna get deep somehow. Don't play with that.
Not deep somehow. Please.
This was good, and I love like talking about stuff like this and be able to ask questions, because like sometimes people acting like they know it all. Like, I have a question, I need to know, help me. So this was helpful. I love it.
So I would give it about a 1 deep. We did go deep.
Yeah, I give it a 1.
I give it a 4 on the laugh scale though.
Yeah, I'm about to say the comedian 4 for sure. Because y'all are hilarious. That was too funny.
You got a tear out of me, so.
Multiple times too. I'm looking at my
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
yes.
if y'all have, please share like any tips too, or if like y'all have any comments on anything we talked about. Let us know what you think, because we know we cannot be the only people thinking about this stuff or feeling this type of way. Yeah, because
recipes, drop them.
Please,
Please.
please drop the link, something, because we want that. Yeah, we remember to add y'all too.
Yes. And please rate us 5 stars if you mess with us, you know. There's 4 of us, but give us an extra star for you, for the listener. Okay?
Oh, that was a good one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
5 stars.
Yeah.
You ate that one little thing, then you ate that.
You know. Anything everybody else want to say? Last words? No, that's a wrap.
That's
it's a wrap,
folks.
We'll catch y'all episode 9. We're getting up there.
Is that gonna be our
there? Second to last.
That's our second to last.
I know. We got something special for y'all for the last episode. We're gonna do something nice. So
yeah,
stay tuned for episode 10. But this first season's almost done, y'all, and we're loving it. This is it.
Man.
We're 40.
Wow.
Yeah, I look forward to
Talk
these.
to y'all later.
TTYL.
Bye y'all.